time to take a look at Eternal Darkness. No, not that one, the He-Man episode. This episode is about He-Man trying to rescue the last unicorn. Not that one. Oh my god. And also, I know this is kind of a momentous occasion, seeing Orko and Weaver in the same shot together, but I can't not point out Orko's line of sight here. Here's a freeze frame, and there we go.
I get a bad feeling from that wobble.
Oh, come on, She-Ra, that's wobblist. She-Ra becomes Adora, and she and Seahawk share a very touching moment. Whoa there, Sailor, slow down. Although again, Orko listening to the words of a random-ass genie he doesn't know from Adam is again kinda strange. Oh god, is that web store? Motherfucking web store? Seriously? Where the fuck were they shipping the quartz from originally? Bespin? Haha, just joking, I know Bespin is a gas giant. Moving on. Well, so Teela is giving the kids a lesson on the dangers of nature, like mushrooms.
Is that so, Quill?
What's happening?
Steady on, boys. The guys decide to both just get frozen by Mantenna. Great job.
Bring the Minesweeper to me immediately!
Okay, Randor, I think this is the point where you need to stop drinking before midday. This is an intervention.
Well, you couldn't have come at a better time.
Yeah, it's almost like a scriptwriter planned this or something. He gets the powers of Grayskull and is able to trap Morgoth in another dimension until he returns again, in this episode. How handy! It's like a scriptwriter planned this or something. But ladies and gentlemen, based on our previous clues, we have endeavored to find a sketch artist. One talented enough to put these clues together and maybe decide once and for all what Orko could look like under his hat. And here are the results. God damn it, I got ripped off again, didn't I?
I wasn't a gentle dragon. I take you over my knee and spank you.
Maybe we can use your pies next 4th of July.
The fucking 4th of July. Are you fucking kidding me?
We're almost to the mountaintop.
It looks like Battlecat forgot to apply the brakes. And look, I appreciate seeing Sorceress in her nightie, but are you seriously expecting me to believe she really sleeps with that friggin' falcon hood on? Hordak plans to suck He-Man dry. Of energy, that is. He moves the moon of Eternia to make the tide go down. Yes, motherfucking, flying in a Wind Raider, out of the atmosphere, no fucking spacesuit or anything. Ladies and gentlemen, we have officially peaked. So She-Ra and the unicorns move Etheria's moons to make the tide go down. Yes, motherfucking flying unicorns to the moon, no spacesuit or anything. Ladies and gentlemen, we have officially peaked. He-Man does meet up with Adora. Dude, that looks kind of suggestive. And lastly, we come to the Heart of a Giant, which starts with Duncan forcing Adam and Orko to get a refill on his stash.
Let's find some of that sockweed and get back to the palace.
You three look for the weed and I'll go back to the palace.
That's my hero. I need the weed for one of my experiments. He knew what you were looking for, Orko.
Be careful you don't get caught, He-Man!
I'm sure that won't come back to bite us in the ass. And Sinks and, Jake, you mind? You're making me kind of, It's a shame she's a bit of a brat because I do actually like seeing her and She-Ra work together. It kind of reminds me of He-Man and Teela working together in most episodes. No, I'm not shipping them or anything. But again, commenting on the communicator situation, his intentions seem more than a little unsavory.
She can't call for help. That means no He-Man rushing to her rescue.
Every time something doesn't work around here, I catch the blame.
Another interesting detail is that for some reason Stratos was house-sitting with the sorceress. I'll leave it up to you to make up your birds of a feather theories on that one. We see Beastman getting fed up with Snowflake's ice powers, and he even threatens to heat her up. Oh yeah, baby. I don't know what floats your boat, but Viking helmets are super hot. Just look at Boromir here. You think he had any idea he was gonna be played by Sean Bean and he was not gonna have a Viking hat? You suck! I hate you! I'm glad you're dead. I'm sorry, that was totally tasteless. I didn't mean it. And now that guy is dead. And another uncomfortable question I have to ask is, how did Swifty get away for long enough to put that horse D in that mare? Wow, I guess the power of boners really is stronger. And in the end, Kevin proves that the power of boners is stronger and breaks free of Shadow Weaver's mind spells. So I don't know, was Beastman planning to eat Snowflake, or was he actually planning to torture her with boiling water? Wow.
I like that little guy's spunk.
Madam, how long were you in prison? Well, apparently Myrtella is a bit of a discount Granomir because putting out the magic fire not only takes away her magic, but also kills her.
Fatality.
Sword to Ice Maker!
What? You can't just make up stupid shit like an ice maker? Are they intentionally trying to make Frosta useless half the time with shit like this? Snowflake is actually pretty capable with her ice powers despite being captured and uses them to really make fools out of baddies. She's a bit like Elsa with a Viking hat. I mean Frosta. Frosta. Totally Frosta. So in the meanwhile, Adam and Cringer go all Metal Gear Solid trying to find the Rainbow Quartz.
I am called Volary.
Give us your answer, Valerie.
Volary.
Valerie.
Volary.
Valerie.
And then cast a spell that just completely casually brings Adam to Etheria. But seriously, Filmation left very little to the imagination in regards to her motivations. The female astronaut launches herself out and, okay, seriously, heels in a spacesuit? This is a kid show from the 80s? Okay. Wait a minute. Why the hell is Screech so tiny? He was big enough to carry Cringer on his back in the Scaredy Cat episode. What, did he get shrunk in the wash? This is a kid show from the 80s? Okay. The asteroid. So I don't see why He-Man would need to do that, because A, these guys have spacesuits, and B, space is basically a vacuum, so you don't need thrust to throw something like a missile in a straight line. This is a kid show from the 80s? Okay. Well, dudes, that's it for me this time. I'm HANDE the HANDE Mackin, and I have Soulqueed, so can you.